Well, what is going on, folks? How are we doing? This is Creep the Jeep, and we have some more helpful tips for you today. And before we get started, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and tap that thumbs up like button. And of course, share this video on your social media like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, whatever you have. And of course, don't forget to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter. Links are in the description down below. So, how to install Windows on a Mac. These are the step-by-step instructions for you. We're going to try and go slow. We're going to try and go nice and easy with it. And let's get started. So, the Mac OS is a very capable operating system. You can use a lot of productivity apps like Adobe products, Microsoft Office, Mac OS native apps, and more. However, sometimes Windows is still needed for some tasks like business-specific apps, gaming, and other applications. A lot of people have trouble installing Windows on Mac, but it really isn't that difficult. In this tutorial, we'll show you how to install Windows on a Mac. So, let's get things underway. Step 1, get the prerequisite tools. To run Windows, Mac uses software called Boot Camp. Macs come with Boot Camp pre-installed, which you can find if you go to Finder, then Utilities. Before you get started, you should check this website and make sure your software is up to date. Older versions may contain bugs that could complicate things. You'll also need to get a hold of a Windows installation disk. This tutorial works best for at least the last 3 versions of Windows, which are Windows 7, Windows 8, and Windows 8.1. You can buy official discs from retail stores like Best Buy or from online retailers like Newegg. If you have the software, you can create your own install disk using this tutorial. So, let's move right along. Step 2. You're going to want to run the Boot Camp Assistant, okay? As mentioned above, go to Finder, then Utilities, and double-click the Boot Camp Assistant. It may ask for your administrator credentials like your username and password. Fill those in where appropriate. Then it's a matter of following some instructions as the assistant walks you through the early steps of the process. During this process, you will likely be asked to download the Windows support software for the Mac. If prompted, say yes. These are the drivers required for Windows to work properly. Downloading the drivers can take a very long time and be rather frustrating. The good news is the process will automatically put them on a CD, DVD, or flash drive for you, so you don't have to do that manually. Then we move along to step 3. Partition your hard drive. The next step is to choose how much space you'll give to it. This is determined by a slider. Grab the center and move it back and forth until you have properly sized partition. There is no standard size for Windows, although you should know that Windows 7 requires a minimum of 16 gigabytes, with Windows 8 and 8.1 taking about the same. There are 2 things to keep in mind. The space you give to Windows will be subtracted from your OS X partition. So if you have a 500 gig hard drive and you give 100 gigs to Windows OS X will only have 400 gigabytes remaining. It's also important that you give Windows enough space for the applications you need. It's better to overestimate and have extra space than underestimate and run out of space because repartitioning hard drives can be difficult. Once you have selected a size, click the partition button. It'll take a little while for your computer to partition, so if it seems like it's taking a while, just be patient. So moving right along here to step 4, begin the Windows installation. Place your Windows install media into your Mac and click the install button. Your Mac will boot into the usual Windows installation screen and follow each step. When you get to the screen where it asks which partition you want to install on, perform the following steps. Number 1, click on the Boot Camp partition. Number 2, click the Drive Options Advanced button. Number 3, choose Format. Other than that, just follow the prompts, and once you're finished, Windows will begin to install. If you have any unusual issues, check for the in-depth steps in installing Windows. And finally over here, step 5, install the drivers. This is not the most difficult part of the process, but it is the part that has the potential to have the most problems. In this step, you'll be installing the drivers required to make your Mac work in Windows. Earlier in this process, you downloaded the Windows drivers and put them on a flash drive. For this step, you should be booted into Windows. Insert the flash drive, open it, open the folder called Boot Camp, and double-click the setup.exe. During the install process, you may see various errors and warnings. These are normal. Click to proceed through them. Once done, your driver should work. A reboot will be required. Number 6, clean up and enjoy. At this point, you should test your new installation to make sure everything works properly. If you find any issues, Apple has an FAQ on how to use Boot Camp that you can find. At this point, when you turn your Mac on, press the Option key to choose whether you want to boot into Windows or Mac. And that's it. You're done. So in the comments section down below, let me know if this worked for you. If it didn't work, put your question in the comments section and we'll try to have it answered as soon as possible. And also, for more tutorials and more helpful tips and more life hacks, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and please hit that thumbs up like button down below, and please don't forget to share this on social media. Please like us on our Facebook fan page and follow us on our Twitter for more updates and to stay connected with us. Hit that link in the description down below at the bottom of the description. Anyway, folks, thanks so much for joining us here on Creep the Jeep, and we hope to see you in upcoming videos. Take care, and we hope you have a great day.